Who knows? Alright. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to test the interaction between Mummy and Parental Bond and Skill Link. So there was a bugs report post, or not bugs report post, but it was actually some user posted in the PS ask a simple question, get a simple answer thread, and they were just like, hey, what happened here? So on Showdown, a Mega Kangaskhan used Crunch onto a Cofagrigus. So what happened was Mummy kicked in the middle between the two hits of Parental Bond, and on Showdown it actually just dealt the same damage twice in a row. So basically it took like the full damage from the first hit, and that took another round of full damage from the second hit, rather than taking quarter damage. So we're going to test that and see what that looks like. So in order to do that, my Kangaskhan does not have Crunch because I was lazy, but Jeremy's thingy, the Cofagrigus, does actually have the ring target, so I can actually just go for a return on it, and we can approximate the damage based on that. Alright, so I'm just going to go for a Mega Evolution and a return onto the Cofagrigus. Oh, I lost you. Well, did the stream crash? No, I didn't crash, I don't think. Yeah, no drop frames. Oh. Jeremy said his internet was not being cooperative. Yeah, no worries. Luckily, these aren't like long, drawn-out tests, where we need like to test the probability or something, so we have to just do things a million times in a row. Alright, so we'll just do that same thing again. If you could, Jeremy, note the damage that Kangaskhan deals to Cofagrigus with return both times. This Kangaskhan, if I remember right, doesn't have very much attack EVs, and I don't know what your Cofagrigus' spread is, but that's not really too important as long as we can gauge, like, it's just like, oh, this is roughly a quarter of the damage, so. I caught it in black and white too and threw it in the PC. Hey, that's what I do, right? Wow, black and white 2, that was a long time ago now. What was that being? That was 2013, right? Yeah, that came out in probably late 2012. So, yeah, that's like 5 years ago now. Black and white 2, 5 years ago. Insane. You see a Heracross? Yeah, we're going to use the Heracross later for Skill Link. But Kangaskhan's the first test because Kangaskhan's easier. Alright, so I'll go ahead and Mega Evolve and go for a return on the Cofagrigus, which hopefully has a ring target. If it doesn't, we're going to have to change that real quick. Protect. Okay, excellent. So let's see what happens. So the first hit Did not deal very much damage. So this might be a little bit tricky to test, but let's see here. Just from eyeballing it, that looked like it did way less. Alright, Jeremy, what were the actual numbers on that? Just from eyeballing it, that looked like it did way... Like the difference there was considerable. Yeah, it reduced, yeah. It's pretty obvious there. That was not a damage roll. Like, you saw, like, how much it went down the first time then. Hit 1 did 133 to 114. And hit 2 did 114 to 111. So the first hit did... First hit did 19 damage, and the second hit did 3. So that's pretty clearly, like, probably some damage rolls in there, but that's very clearly 1/4 damage reduction. So it looks like Mummy does not interrupt it. So it means Showdown's interaction currently is bugged on that. So we'll test the same thing with Skill Link. So I've just gone ahead and forfeited Jeremy, so you can just do whatever. Just select moves or forfeit yourself. We're going to do the same thing, but with Skill Link now. So I'm going to Mega Evolve my Heracross, and my Heracross has Arm Thrust. So you should be able to do the same thing. Alright, so the same thing with Heracross. Because I need my Heracross to Mega Evolve, CS Blissey. And you can only Mega Evolve once per game. Also helps keep the test independent looking. Oh, my Heracross is female. There's a little heart on its horn. Alright. For Arm Thrust, Sleep Talk. So, I'm not exactly sure what should happen here. So, Heracross Mega Evolves and gets Skill Link. So, I don't know if it will continue to hit 5 times, or if it will get interrupted in some way. So, this might be one where we have to, like, switch out and test a couple times. Okay, because the Mummy should activate now. Yeah, the Mummy activated immediately. So I'm not really sure if it should, like, if it has, like, a variable hit chance. So we'll see if it... 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it hit 5 times that time. So that's, so either got lucky or it worked. It's supposed to work that way. So I'll switch my Heracross in and out. Do the same thing, yeah. So this could take a few minutes. So let me look up the odds of getting a 5 hit. I think a 5 hit is 1/8. No, multi-hit is a 5-hit multi-hit is 1/6. So let's see here. I probably, if we did 4 of these and we got 5 hits on all of them. Actually, we can't do 5 hits on all of them because your Kafik Regus will die eventually. But we can test at least twice, it looks like. Yeah, we can also do 2 battles. Yeah, 4 is pretty good, because that means the odds of us getting a 5 hit would be 6 raised to the, yeah, 6 raised to the 4th. So that would be 1 out of 1,296, so that's pretty good odds that we didn't just get lucky. Oh yeah, you can do that too. That's fine. You're free to put Intimidate on it. That shouldn't affect any tests, so yeah. Yeah, you can switch to Intimidate. If your Finny has Heal Pulse, you can also use that, but I don't know. We didn't we didn't like think that one through completely. Let's see how much this one does. 1 mummy. 2, 3, 4, 5. So it still did a 5 hit. So okay. Alright. Okay. Let's go ahead and just do a second battle. I think that'll be faster. So I've gone ahead and forfeited it, so yeah, that should be, so we'll just set up a second battle and test again. We'll do that twice, and then we'll move on to our final mechanic, which is something I actually already know. I just know that Showdown doesn't do it right now, but I just want to show it off more directly. So I can just kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and I report it. Yeah, it looks like they are calculating a number of hits before they're actually doing damage, which is interesting. I don't really know what that would be like, what implications that would have. It might mean like depending on when the RNG is advanced, that could be important. I obviously don't know how Showdown does it, and I don't really care how it does it in game either, but it is interesting to note. So yeah, I do agree with that. I think it's calculating the number of hits before doing damage, or it says like skill link, like when you use skill link with a multi-hit move, it's just like, yeah, you should do this right now. Like you should hit 5 times. It doesn't matter if the ability gets interrupted because that check has already been done. It's not checking it like constantly, saying, hey, have you been updated? No. Hey, have you been updated? No. Which is fairly good. Alright. Yeah, I actually have a big playlist of these Footstool. Like, just from everywhere. Like, you just search up Space Jam Pokemon matchup, and then you can get like everything that you want. So that was another 5 hit. I originally searched these out because last year in the Doubles Premier League, which is the Doubles OU equivalent to MPA, I was drafted by the Moss Deep Space Jams, which was a really cool team name, and so I just happened to look this up. I'm just like, oh, that's cool. I didn't know that like could do that, so like that people did this, and it's funny. I like it a lot. So these are really good too. Like, I'm actually a big fan of these remixes, but yeah. Alright. Alright. try number 4. If we don't get a 5-hit, then I'm pretty safe to conclude that what we've got is Skill Link actually is checking it prior to. My Aegislash is very sleepy. Yeah, that was another 5-hit, so I'm pretty sure it was calculated prior to. That's sufficient enough for me to test. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, I think we should be able to do that in this game as well. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to do a proof of concept. Oh, never mind. We're going to do another game. Because Jeremy is forfeited, so we're going to do another game. Oh, RIP. Yeah, it's fine. No worries. It's good, probably, to do it this way, just to keep the tests independent. Yeah. Don't be so quick forfeit. You're like my roommate in random battles. Alright, so what I'm going to do, this requires no interaction on your part, Jeremy. This will just be me purely doing things on my own side, so you do not have to worry about doing anything. Just bring Pokemon, like, just like spam Fake Out and like Scary Face or something, I don't know. Anything that doesn't involve, like preferably something that doesn't involve animation time. Just so that'd be nice for us, so. Okay. Wait. Let me double check Aegislash. I believe I'm just 252 HP and no Spadef. Yeah, that's right. And my Moongus, I don't know what my Moongus has got. What the heck? Go! The Moongus. Alright. Moongus. Moongus, this one is how much special attack? 105, so that's no investment. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lead a Moongus and Aegislash, and then I'm going to go for a Totemize with Aegislash. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a Grass Knot and Sleep Talk. I'm going to show you the damage that does, and then I'm going to go for a... I'm going to switch modes back and forth. So I'm going to go to Blade form, and then I'm going to go to Shield form, and then I'm going to show you that the stat change, or the weight change resets based on the form. So that was kind of a really terrible explanation, but you'll see what I mean when I do it. Or maybe you won't see what I mean, but yeah. So, first thing, oh yeah, it'd probably be good to know what is Aegislash's weight normally. So normally Aegislash's weight grants 80 base power on its Grass Knots. And if I remember correctly, if it loses 100 kilograms, what would it be? Like the Totemize is. Oh wait, that restarted from like way in the middle. There we go. Totemize. Yeah, okay. So Aegislash normally has 53 kilograms of weight, but after using a Totemize, it loses 100 kilograms. I don't know if that makes it have 0 kilograms. I'm assuming it doesn't. But in any case, it's going to lose a lot, and the Grass Knot base power will decrease significantly. So to demonstrate that, I'll start off by using Sleep Talk with Aegislash and Grass Knot onto my Aegislash. And I have this pulled up in the damage calculator right now. So the expected range of damage is between 14 and 17. So that did 167 minus 152, or 15 damage, which is within the expected range of 14 through 17. Next up, I'm going to go for an Atomize and a Grass Knot, and you'll notice that this Grass Knot should do significantly less. I'll check the damage range. I don't actually know what the... I think it should be 20 base power. Yeah, it should be 20 base power. No, I actually missed me attacking it. Oops. Oh well. Let's see here. So the first hit did 15. So that did 4 damage. Because 152 minus 148 is 4. Yes. And let me see if that lines up with a consistent 20 base power Grass Knot. 20 base power Grass Knot does anywhere from 3 to 5 damage. And it did 4 damage. So that was just an average roll. So that's what you would expect. So right now my Aegislash is a very lightweight boy. Check your character to be able to do this. So now if I change my form to blade form and back to shield form, then we should be able to see that it will do the original damage of Grass Knot and not the updated damage. So let's see here, Sleep Talk, Scary Face. He a very scary boy. So I'll go for King Shield. Again, for Sleep Talk. Okay. So he is still a scary boy. Alright, so now if I use Grass Knot on my Aegislash again, it should be doing the original Grass Knot damage, or the expected Grass Knot damage, between 14 to 17. So we are currently at, we were at, I believe, 148? Is that where we were at? Let's see here, we were at, yeah, 148. So 148 minus 131 equals 17 damage. We actually hit the max roll on that. So it fell into the expected damage range of 14 through 17, which is just a proof of concept that as Aegislash, or if any Pokemon in general, undergoes a weight change, or if any Pokemon undergoes a weight change and then undergoes an inbound form change, the weight is again updated. I don't really know what this implications would have, but yeah, that's a thing. So I think that's all I wanted to test for now. I've got a few more that I need to do, but I have to get them like ready in game and stuff, and some of them are complicated to set up. Let's see if there's anything else I can happen to do right now. Wait up board changes, sheer force on. I don't think I have any way of setting up the sheer force thing. I actually might be able to. Let's see here. Let's see here. Are you okay with that, Jeremy? Let me see if I can search my boxes and see if I have a way of testing another thing. There's another bug reports post that I saw that I know is correct, and I don't know. I don't actually know if the interaction on Showdown is wrong or not. I didn't actually check, but I'm assuming it's wrong since it was put in the bug reports thread, and the guy that I got it from is a pretty reliable bugs finder. So let me see if I have what I need. If I use Atomize times 2 is my weight now 1/4 of original. No, Atomize doesn't have your weight. Atomize reduces your weight by 100 kilograms. So it's a constant. It's a constant thing. You might, if you happen to have a Komodo, that'd be nice. But I should also have a Komodo somewhere. The Komodo with the Komodo, the Z move on it. Yeah. So CS Blissey, Atomize is minus 100 for Atomize. But I'm pretty sure that you can only, I'm pretty sure the minus 100 only works once. I'm pretty sure on that. Alright, so let's see here. Do I have any sheer force mods? Sheer force. Sheer force. Oh, I have one sheer force mod. That's Braviary. Perfect. Alright, we don't need this anymore. This can take a hit. That should be fine. This has skill swap. Okay, so I should be able to do this. Okay, good. Awesome. Put the Komodo in your party then, Jeremy, and we will go ahead and do a proof of concept on this. Alright. So for this one, what we're going to do is we're going to skill swap Sheer Force onto Komodo. And this is going to be very similar to the effect of Simple Beam on certain Z moves. So it's really weird. So if you have a custom Z move, by that I mean like a Z move exclusive to that Pokemon. So like Komodo Z move, or Incineroar Z move, or Mimikyu Z move, or Eevee Z move, something like that. Then a lot of extra like ability effects will apply. But if you're using like a regular Z move, like for example Inferno Overdrive or All Out Pummeling or something like that, then they don't apply. So an implication of this is, for example, if you go for a Simple Beam onto an Eevee and go for Extreme Evo Boost, you get to +4 in all of your stats. That would also apply for Komodo Z move. If you use Simple Beam on your own Komodo and then you go for Clangorous Soulblaze, you'll get a +2 in all stats. So that's pretty strong. But it's not that great because it's still Komodo and whatever Komodo stuff. But however, that doesn't apply for other boosting Z moves like that. So for example, if you use Z Splash is a constant +3. It doesn't take into account whether or not you had Simple. Sheer Force is set up in a similar way to this, and so we're going to just do a quick proof of concept on that. So what I need is I need my Braviary, I need my Skill Swap Mon, and I'll just throw a bunch of Pokemon on my team. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I need to skill swap the Sheer Force off of this random box Braviary I have. Shoutouts to playing in-game and actually having Sheer Force having a random Sheer Force Mon. So I'm going to skill swap that away, and I'm going to skill swap that to the Komodo. And so, I guess I could do damage calculations to prove that it is Sheer Force boosted, but I don't think that's necessary. I'm pretty sure that would be an accepted proof if this Komodo did not get any stat boosts. Alright, so what we're gonna do is, what does this thing do? It's Crush Claw, sure. Skill swap on the Braviary. Poor Komodo. You know, Komodo just doesn't look very scary in game without its totem form. Alright. My Smeargle looked like it was faster than your Komodo. Was that correct? Yeah, I think my Smeargle is faster than your Komodo. So I can just go for a... Unless we speed... Actually, let's just check that. So my Smeargle should have my Smeargle has 138. So do you have it less than 138? Okay, good. Awesome. So I'll just go ahead and go for... Oh, I can just go for Self-Skydrop. That'd be smarter. Go ahead and go for the skill swap onto the Komodo. So now the Komodo is going to have Sheer Force, and that will be apparent when you see the skill swap animation. So you can just go for like a fake out, and now you can go for Clangorous. Poor Smeargle. Alright, skill swap. So now Komodo no longer is immune to me yelling insults at it, and instead has Sheer Force. So this is a nice little animation. Oh, good! Wait, we need help on this. Shoot, can I pull it up in time?
Clang, clang, clang went the trolley. Ding, ding, ding went the bell. Zing, zing, zing went my heartstrings. From the moment I saw him, I fell. Chug, chug, chug went the motor. Bump, bump, bump went the brake. Thump, thump, thump went my heartstrings. When he smiled, I could feel the car shake.
What?
Chug, chug, chug went the motor.
Why didn't you
Bump, bump, bump went the brake. Thump, thump, thump went my heartstrings. When he smiled, I could feel the car shake.
Okay, sorry, that wasn't necessary. Okay, hey, anyway, yeah, why didn't it hit the Smeargle? Oh, because I gave it soundproof! That's funny. Okay, anyway, so I tapped on bottom screen. As you can see, Kamo has no boost. Yeah, poor Smeargle, he is no longer, or poor Kamo, he clanged and clanged, but he gained no boost from it. So this is just as a proof of concept. Yeah. I think that's enough to prove that. That should be, yeah, that should be good. So the damage on Clangorous would be Sheer Force boosted, but it would not gain the the boost, just like Sheer Force Forme would, because of how exclusive stuff. I can Oko Aegis with Flamethrower if we want to prove this first. Nah, we don't need to do that. Like, I can show that you don't have any boosts. The game won't lie to you on that. Alright, so that should be all, actually. I can't think of any other small mechanics tests to do that would require me not doing like a bunch of elaborate setups. I have some Chejar, I'm probably not saying his name right, but he wanted me to do some Prankster tests. I need to do some tests with Photon Geyser and Parental Bond, and I also want to do a couple other small tests, but that should, that's 3 of my many down, so here we go. Excellent. Thank you very much, Jeremy. And I think that will be all for this stream. So, thank you if you came out for this one.